Hello folks, TransGamerGirl back with you once again, and this time I'm going to show you my Nintendo 64 game collection for this Friday, March 27th, 2020. And I got a whole bunch of games. This is my largest collection to date, and I plan to expand on it. First game we got is Army Men Air Combat. This is a really good game. Star Wars Episode 1 Battle for Naboo. This is a good game. This is my favorite Donkey Kong game ever, Donkey Kong 64. And it set a record for the most things you can collect in one game. There's like 4,500 bananas, 201, I believe, golden bananas, and the others I don't really know, but you can play as 5 Kongs: Diddy, Donkey, Lanky, Tiny, and Chunky. And my favorite would have to be Tiny and Chunky. But it's a really fun game, and if you have a Nintendo 64, I suggest you get that game. Beetle Adventure Racing. This is a really good game. You race against Volkswagen Beetles, which are really nice cars. But I'm a Toyota and Honda kind of lady. WCW Backstage Assault. It's an okay game. Mario Party 2. This is my favorite Mario Party game in a franchise, along with one of my favorite games in the system. And this game introduced the item mechanic, the battle and item minigames, and it also introduced the Koopa Bank. It's a really fun game. It rehashed some minigames from Mario Party 1. YLA Country Club, a decent golf game. GoldenEye 007 is another really good game made by Rare. Let me get the next batch of games. Pilot Wing 64. It's an okay game. 007 The World's Not Enough. This is based off the movie. It's a really fun game. Star Fox 64. Now, I was thinking, will I like this game? Well, it turns out I really do. It's really fun. Bust-A-Move 2 Arcade Edition is a really good game. NBA Hang Time. This is a pretty good basketball game. Graphics are fine. Perfect Dark. I actually like this game better than GoldenEye. I think this takes place after GoldenEye, I believe, but the controls in this game compared to GoldenEye are a lot better. The graphics are better, and I think there's a whole more weapons you can use in this game. It's just really fun, especially the combat simulator. Jeopardy! I reviewed this a few months ago, and it's a really good game, but it's really slow. Yoshi's Story. This is a 2D game based in a 3D game. It's a decent game. Rugrats Scavenger Hunt. It's garbage. Pokemon Puzzle League. This is basically a remake of Tetris Attack for the Super Nintendo, but it's a really good game. I like this better than Tetris Attack, by the way. Cruising USA. This is based off the arcade game from 1994. This game was released in 1996. But this is a really good game still. Controls, wish could be better. Next batch of games. Star Wars Rogue Squadron. It's a good game. Ooh, hang on. Dropped the game. It's another racing game, F-Zero X. Now, Nintendo 64, I believe, is known for racing games along with wrestling games. And, of course, Mario and Pokemon. But this game's really good. This features Captain Falcon. But I play as someone else, actually. But sometimes I do play as Captain Falcon. Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Now, this game, along with Donkey Kong 64, which I just showed, does require you have an expansion pack, and Perfect Dark to some degree, but the cartridge here, this sticker is holographic, and let me move it around a little bit. It's really cool cartridge, and it's a really cool game. MRC, this is a racing game. It's an alright game. Star Wars Shadows of the Empire, another good game. Ready to Rumble Boxing, it's another decent game. I play as that Afro guy on the cartridge, or that really big guy, I forget his name. The new Tetris, I know my friend Matthew V1688 has this game, and I really like this game. The graphics are really dang good. And there's multiple different modes you can play. You can play up to 4 players. 4 players, yeah, that's right. Wheel of Fortune, this is a game show based game from Game Tech along with Jeopardy. Really good game. Graphics, eh. Conker's Bad Fur Day. I really like this game. I mean, a lot of times this game makes me laugh, and controls are really good. Yeah, I haven't played too much of it, but it's really fun, and I need to watch more videos so I can get through it. Diddy Kong Racing. Oh man, I love this game. It's basically Super Mario 64-esque style of a racing game, because you go through a hub world and there's multiple different tracks you can do. Dragon Forest, Fire Mountain, Snowflake Mountain, and Sherbet Island, along with Spaceport Alpha. But I really love this game. This is one of my favorite games, one of my favorite racing games of all time. Superman. This game is trash. Freaking trash. Do not get this game. I only bought it so I can prove how bad it is, but it's really bad. Army Men Sergeant Heroes 2. It's an okay game. Graphics suck. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Really good game. It's a racing game, by the way. Of course. NFL Quarterback Club 2000. I have no interest in football. WWF Warzone. A really good game. Castlevania. I need to play more of this. Nagano Winter Olympics 98. Not that good. Bass Hunter 64. Don't really play it that much. Turok Dinosaur Hunter. Graphics suck, but the game is not that bad. NFL Quarterback Club 99. Again, I have no interest in football. Pokemon Stadium 2. This is a sequel to the original Pokemon Stadium game, which I do have. This is based off the Johto region, and it's got a lot of Kanto Pokemon too. A Bug's Life. This is based off the 1998 film. Controls suck, but the game is not that bad. Super Mario 64. Along with this and Pilot Wings, this is one of the 2 launch titles for the gaming system, the N64. My favorite Mario game of the system, and one of my favorite games of all time. Rush 2 Extreme Racing USA. This is a really good game. Another really good game is Jet Force Gemini. Another good game. Graphics aren't that good, but it's a really good game. Pokemon Snap. Now in this game you take pictures of Pokemon, which doesn't really sound exciting, but it's actually really fun. Recommended game for an N64 owner. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. It's a really good game. Mario Party 3. This is the 3rd installment of the series and the final one on the N64. And I really like this game. This is number 2 in my Mario Party series of ones I like the most. Mario Party 1 obviously being the 3rd. In this game you can carry up to 3 items, where in Mario Party 2 you can only carry 1. And this game introduced the Game Guy games, and some of them I do like, some of them I don't. But I really love this game. You should get it if you have an N64. And yeah, I'm going to have to stop here for part 1, and I'll see you guys for part 2 in a little bit. See ya!